Friday, and I gotta do 2 gig. Then we can. Oh, we live. My bad. Here, bud. Oh, my bad. Welcome to the show. We got Ryan, Big Straw, and Son. So we got favorite Big Mike, Big Shot, Damon. They might be popping and making another appearance. Great to see him last week. Oh, Hannibal let the face there. On the show tonight. Rundown. We know coming on this special episode of the Fort Valley Boy because every show is special. Big 12 Media Day, and SEC Media Day. So basically, we're gonna spend about an hour in college football and talk about Georgia Bulldogs.
So we'll talk about some.
So the Mike gonna dominate conversation with Georgia Bulldogs. We already know. NFC North Media Day, bunch of media days. And here comes Atwater. But we're gonna start the show with the music, and we're gonna hit the button. Here we go. Like I said before, this is the Fort Valley Boys podcast, and I got my guys with me, and my guy Water. He's being sponsored by DirecTV.
Right now he is, yes.
Yeah. Right now he is. Look, Straw, what do your boy a favor and give us these shout outs to these sponsors that's not paying their yet.
All right, Fort Valley Boys podcast is brought to you by Dax Wave and Groom. Get the red can. Hey, you want some waves? Ask my boy Michael Atwater. He's had waves since 1994. Michael Atwater is a bald-headed man, ladies and gentlemen. Just how good that Dax Wave and Groom will do for you. Get Dax Wave and Groom, your local beauty supply store, Walmart, Walgreens. Hey, get the red can.
I can get you whatever you want.
Hey, my sponsor, my team, my company, Crazy Straws. You want your straws? You want them crazy? Get you some Crazy Straws. NFL season about to kick off. College football season about to kick off. Everybody gonna be tailgating with them cold drinks. Get you some Crazy Straws. Represent your teams. Want straws? Want them crazy? Get your Crazy Straws. Just for men. Now, some people like James Brown, who we will see in a couple of weeks, gonna have the Beijing Black. They'll be all over here. Look like he ain't 70 years old, but James Brown in his 60s and 70s still got a full head of black hair, like he Dean Martin or somebody. If you like that, do that. If you like that, do that. Just for men, local beauty supply store, Walmart, Walgreens. But hey, keep it real. Don't be like them and keep it real goes wrong. Just for men, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Damon's podcast, chopping it up. Hey, Damon, I hate I missed you last week, dog. Keep on coming on. We're going to keep doing our thing. We're going to keep checking out, chopping it up. Hey, give them some on that Patreon page, ladies and gentlemen. Damon's podcast, chopping it up. It's also brought to you by Arizona Tea. Now, Arizona Tea does one thing and one thing well, and that gives you diabetes. It used to be 90-something cents a can. I heard it's going up thanks to the economy. Let me say that. The economy being what it is, Arizona Tea was forced to go up, but it ain't too much than what it used to be, probably $1.19. $1.19. But it gives you diabetes. Arizona Tea, Walmart, Walgreens, your local stores, get you some if you want some, if you want that diabetes. BuyANiceShirt.com. Bernard Ingram got us covered. You went to an HBCU trying to find some apparel. You wanted the Divine Nine trying to find some apparel. Got your one-stop shop right here. BuyANiceShirt.com. Bernard Ingram, thank you, sir. We're going to be putting in some orders. Homecoming season coming, baby. Yeah. Hey, Fort Valley Boys is on Sundays and Wednesdays at 9 o'clock. Hey, we're going to do mostly Wednesdays right now. Sundays, you know, that's football time. But on Sundays, we're going to talk pop culture. Wednesday, we're going to talk about the sporting events at hand. Check us out, Fort Valley Boys Podcast, 9 o'clock. Tell them where we can see it. We can see it on YouTube, Fort Valley Boys Podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Fort Valley Boys Podcast. And don't forget our best sponsor, our most important sponsor, the sponsor we really gets down with. Henny, Coke, Crown Royal XO, and ginger ale. The dark
The
liquor.
dark liquors. The dark liquors. The dark liquors. The dark liquors.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Same thing, different day, dog. Same thing, different day.
I hear you.
Different day. We got that Beach Well Media Day popping up on here. We're gonna start with that Beach Well Media Day. The conference is all out of whack. A lot of new faces. Only returning face to me will be Sean Levitt from Arizona State. But Mike, Beach Well Media Day, what you looking forward to with Arizona State?
I'm looking forward to in the Big 12. Number one, can Arizona State repeat? What are we expecting from Deion Sanders without his sons, without Travis Hunter? This Kansas State Iowa State game Saturday in Dublin is actually one of the biggest games of the season in the Big 12. It could decide the Big 12 real early. And what sleeper we can get. One thing about the Big 12, man, Big 12 is gonna be so unpredictable. You don't have a clue who can win it. Everybody thought Utah was gonna be the favorite last year. I don't even think Utah got to a bowl. Nobody expected Arizona State. I think up until the last week before conference championship game, it was about 4 or 5 teams that had a legitimate chance of making it to the conference championship game. So, with
Mm-hmm.
that being said, man, the Big 12, the Big 12 is, in my opinion, it's not like it's not even like the ACC, Big Ten, and SEC. In the ACC, you got a couple of dominant programs, or supposed to be dominant programs in Clemson, Miami, Florida State from time to time. You know about all the teams in the SEC. You know about the 5, 6 teams in the Big Ten, but you don't necessarily have that in the Big 12. Like, there's no team that we can say in the Big 12 that is a college football powerhouse like the names I just named. So with that being said, man, Big 12 is going to be unpredictable. If I had to put my money on it, I'm going with either Arizona State or Kansas State, because they got the returning quarterbacks, Avery Johnson at Kansas State, Sam Levitt at Arizona State. I'm rocking with them, but I posed the question to y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all have the floor on this one. I'm curious to see Dion, life after SS and TH. What will Colorado look like? I'm curious to hear that.
Life after SS and TH. I'm gonna tell you, man. I can see them going 500, maybe 75, depending on the rest of the conference. That's gonna be their ceiling. Um, I really think that depending on how the season goes, I don't know how quick you're gonna see a Julian Lewis from Carrollton. But I mean, it's gonna be interesting. As far as my favorites, I'm right there with you, man. Kansas State, Arizona State, maybe Arizona might peak in there, but you never know with this conference, like you said. But yeah, give me Kansas State or Arizona State, and maybe Colorado, depending on how bad the conference is. Who knows? Who knows?
All right, so Faye, while you
Yep.
give your take on the Big 12, pull up Colorado's schedule and put
Already got it
Strong
up.
on the clock and let him predict their schedule.
All right. Georgia Tech on the 29th, 8 p.m. ESPN.
Woo.
That's an L.
That whoa, wait a
Del-
minute. What that game at, Faye?
at Colorado.
Woo.
Woo,
All
that changed it. That changed it. I could see Colorado winning that. It's gonna be close.
Boy, that's
But you
gonna
got a
be
lot
a
of
good game.
returning guys on that Georgia Tech team. A
Man, that's
lot of
gonna be a
returning
good
guys.
game. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Georgia Tech
Good.
went 2-3 in the last five. 2-3 in the last 5 games. Delaware
When?
at
So
Houston.
you 2-0, Ryan?
Yeah, I want to say 2-0.
All right.
At Houston.
That's a conference
Loss.
game.
Okay. Home versus Wyoming.
When?
3-1.
3-1. At home, via
3-1.
BYU.
Loss.
3-2. At TCU.
Win.
4-2. This is crazy because they played at TCU 2 years ago. They didn't play TCU last year, but you're going back to TCU. Okay.
It's a new
Iowa State.
series, I guess. Iowa State lost.
4-3.
Okay, so, Utah at Utah.
I can see them winning that game. Utah ain't got the same mystique that they done had before. I can see them sneaking one in.
That's 4-4.
They don't have Cam Rising, but the Utah's tough to play in though.
I'm going 4-4, Fade.
I'll go 5-3 on that.
Okay, Arizona at home. No Ted McMillan.
Give me the Buffs.
Okay, at West Virginia.
Give me the Buffs.
Now go ahead and put these losses right here. Arizona State at home.
Yes, loss.
at Kansas State finale.
Oh, that's a loss. That's a loss.
You got them 75.
75.
Right. I can see 75.
Hey, and that Georgia Tech game and another game he said they thought they were gonna win. They could easily be 5-7.
Yeah, it could go either way. The floor is going to be 4-8. I'm just saying, but I mean, that's the bottom floor. That's you beating the teams you're really supposed to win, like a Wyoming, you know. But I mean, shoot, BYU may be good this year. This conference is a hodgepodge of different folks in different times, and it's you can't predict that if you want to.
Man, that Georgia Tech call, I did not know Georgia Tech was playing call. That's gonna be a good game, man.
That's the 31st, or is that this weekend?
Great.
That's the 29th.
Okay.
That's next Friday.
Next Friday.
I don't mean to cut you off, Fade. I don't mean to cut you off, man, but these damn Atlanta Braves get hot at the wrong time of the year. They done won about 7 straight. They out the playoff hunt, but they on a hot streak now. That's crazy. My bad, Fade.
Let's stop right quick. We'll interject some baseball, which we don't get a chance to do because football dominates every time. Is that Magic gonna get fired this year?
He don't make them playoffs. Yeah, he gonna be gone. They got put out in the first round last year. Yeah, he don't make the playoffs. He out.
And they had all the hype on them last year. They were supposed to have been in the.
No, Acuna got hurt too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Acuna, he got hurt this year.
He came back in May this year.
Mm-hmm.
They was already out of it then.
That's 16 games back, man. They ain't winning. They ain't making no playoff.
They bought 9.5 out for the wild card though.
How many left? How many games left?
About 30.
That's just too much margin for error. Too much margin for error.
Mike, they're 10 games back of the wild card.
Oh,
that's way more. That goes another inch.
Yeah,
that margin for error.
boy, get hot. Let me go and put it on Facebook.
They so far back. Loretta Devine keep looking back at Gregan Hines, looking at her and waiting to exhale. That's how far back they are.
He's looking at me. Oh my God, he's looking at me walk away.
He's looking at me walk away. Savannah, he's a good man. Oh, they get back. Okay, real quick. I think Colorado can go 75. That's the max I could give them. They're gonna lose 4. They're gonna lose 3 of the last 4 games on their own record. I can see them starting up hot. They losing to BYU because the way they got mollywhopped in the Alamo Bowl against BYU, the offensive line they come to play. They're going to play. But I think it's Arizona State, Kansas State.
Yeah, Arizona State, Kansas State. You can chalk them up. Some of them. I mean, that Georgia Tech game was a flip flopper. Because I really feel like they'll go 6-6 if they lose to Georgia Tech. And it wouldn't surprise me if they lose to Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech got some athletes now.
Man. Do y'all realize how underrated? We talk about all these big games this next weekend. Do y'all realize how underrated that game is gonna be right there, man? That Georgia Tech Colorado game. I did not know that's who they suit up with. That's gonna be
That's a 1990. That's a 1990 throwback national championship game.
Man,
Yep.
that is gonna be a
That's
good
when they
football
split the
game.
championship. They split the championship that year.
Hey, that's
Georgia
gonna be a
State
good
claimed it
game.
and Colorado claimed it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Iowa State. I think Sean Levitt. I think Sean Levitt is going to be key. And let me throw another team out there. Their quarterback coming back, and they just had a disappointing turn to the season, but they wrecked some playoff dreams last year. Kansas. Watch out for Kansas this year.
Watch out
Yeah,
for Kansas.
Jaden Daniels.
Jalen Daniels.
Yeah.
Daniels is back also. That's another
Yeah.
quarterback we didn't mention, but he'll be back
Yeah.
this year. I wouldn't be surprised. But I can see 8-5. We'll be just looking at conference play. I can see 5-3 winning the conference. Get to the championship game of that conference. I can see 5-3 being the best record in that conference because I think they're gonna beat up with each other.
Hey man, the Big 12 is the old Pac-12. Y'all remember back in the day how them games used to come on at 10, 11 o'clock on a Saturday and the score was 48 or 42? That's what the Big 12 is now. That's exactly what it is. That's what they are. So it's gonna be wild out there, man. I think anybody can. And you know what, man? And a lot of people don't watch the Big 12 football, don't pay attention to it. Bro, let me tell you something. Some of them games are so interesting, man. You have not a clue how good some of them games are in the Big 12. Like for real.
Be interesting to see how this new Pac-12 that they've been talking about. Some of the members have already declared, like your Boise States and things, and we'll see how that's going to work out.
So next year, fellas, everybody, Pac-12 is back. They done pull 5 teams from the Mountain West to add with Oregon State and Washington State. And they just added probably about a month ago Texas State from the Sun Belt. So they have an 8-team conference in the Pac-12. Boise State, Colorado State, Utah State, San Diego State, Oregon State, Washington State. It's going to be a good group of 5 type conference.
If that's the case, I mean, as much as it used to be the Pac-10, then it went to the Pac-12. Just go and call it the Pac-8. Why not?
It started out as the Pac-8, and they just kept going.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, but you're going back now. I mean, you call it the Pac-8. Call it the Pac-8. Be done with it. It's a like you said. It's going to be a group of 5 conference with probably your best teams that's actually in there, based on what you just told me, are going to be the ones that are still in there.
And let me tell you something about the Pac-12 conference too, man. Don't be surprised in another 3-4 years, and it's just the regional and logistics of it. Well, that Pac-12, don't be surprised Cal and Stanford come back because they're not going to survive in that ACC. I mean, just the revenue and just different stuff, they're not going to survive. So I wouldn't be surprised Cal and Stanford return back to the Pac-12 from the ACC.
All right, come to the stage now. Coming to the stage right now is probably Shot's producer, but he was mine first because he's related to me. Anatole Cloud, come to the stage right now. Come to the stage, Anatole. What it is?
Look, man, I need a haircut, so y'all don't hold it against me, man. Work, man.
Oh, don't worry.
Crazy.
We live on air. Yeah. Damian Wood get on the air every week. He ain't got no haircut, so don't feel bad.
Yeah,
don't worry. Stephen A. coming on the air. Still talking about Max every day. That's neither.
Sir. No Stephen A. slander.
Disaster. Just an abstract disaster.
I know it's a family. I know it's a family show, but fuck Stephen A. Smith, and you could put it on it.
Sir.
His daughter is a better television personality than him, and she's terrible. But go ahead,
sir. No Stephen A. slander, sir. I can't have that, sir.
Why? Because he comes to FAMU. Why? Because the Bethune FAMU game. November 10th.
Sir, no Stephen A. slander, sir. No Stephen A. slander.
He said no slander, Fabe. Okay, could you chill out, please?
Oh, I got breaking news too. I got breaking news, Mike. I got some more breaking news. Breaking news. I will be at homecoming this year.
What? He got school in the morning.
I got school in the day.
He got school in the morning.
Unless something life-changing happens, I will be at homecoming this year. I will be there. You know why? Because my daughter has an apartment that's close by the tailgate.
Oh yeah, we tailgate with you.
I can park my car right now.
Yeah, we tailgate with you, cool. He got
I still ain't bought no ticket. I still ain't bought the I can't find where to buy the ticket at.
He got school in the morning.
Just need to march in the band, the alumni band, baby.
Oh no. I can do Star Spangled Banner. I get right. I play Star Spangled Banner.
Alumni band at every HBCU is something else.
Oh no! If I do it, I'll play instrument. I'm a drum major. I don't know. After Chris died like that, man, I don't know, man.
Hey, let me ask y'all real quick before we get to the SEC. Have y'all heard what the Big Ten said they want to do, the new model they're trying to present? They want to present 24 to 28 teams for the college football playoff. 7 teams apiece for the SEC and the Big Ten. I think they said like 4 or 5 for the Big 12 and the ACC. Get rid of the conference championship game. Have 2 teams from the mid majors and then 2 at large. Have a 28 team playoff.
Okay, that's stupid as hell. But go ahead.
Yeah, that is pretty damn stupid.
What's stupid about it?
So what we dealing with now? We dealing with what?
You guaranteeing spots for the 2 biggest conferences.
Yeah, you got 7 teams apiece from the 2 biggest, and so that's not fair. That's not fair.
No.
Wait a minute now. Last year in the playoffs, we had Big Ten representing Indiana, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State. That's 14. SEC, we had Georgia, Texas, and Tennessee. That's it. So those 7 schools made up over half of the 12 teams in the playoffs.
So all right, so I just don't feel I really feel like expansion is really not needed at this time. I think the current model is going to do what it's going to do. We've already really gone past what we really needed to do. I think we really need to have a 10-team playoff. The top 2 seeds get a bye, and they play, and everybody else starts off that first weekend, and then you get an eventual national champion. That's the way I would have done. But they didn't call me. They didn't call me.
I would do 8 and call it a day. Top 8 teams in the rankings. Let's call it a day. Go ahead, Anto.
I think it'd be good for fans. You know, it's more money, more games, more drama. But it's bad for the players, bad for traditions. I mean, it's too many games, risk of injuries.
It's too many games.
You're gonna have you know, we always watch Ohio State, Michigan at 12. You know, around Thanksgiving when it's cold, but they might pull some players out. You know, for that game. For what? I mean, what we're playing this for? We got to play 4 more games or 5 more games. You know, and they're probably expanding 16, but 28. That's too many teams.
Yes. Some reason my comments are not showing up here on my end, but Goldie said for Colorado, he said 8. It looks like 8 and 4 because they still have a lot of returning players. It's just their 2 biggest stars are gone.
And let me say this real quick: I worked in academia at a collegiate level for a long time. What that final schedule look like? You know, you got finals around that time. You got classes. You going? You know, you got to get registered for spring. I mean, everybody.
You already registered for spring in November. You registered for spring October, November.
You think
so
I'm
you
worried
filed registration.
You think I'm worried about registration when I'm trying to make the playoffs? If I'm UTF, I mean, they got people for that. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I'm told they got people that register them, and they ain't got to worry about none of that.
But I'm just saying, you know, as an academia person who's working in academia, you got finals and all that stuff, man. You got teams like, I'm gonna keep saying UCF, a smaller program, which is a big school. They don't have the infrastructure of Alabama, who has a lot of people in their wheelhouse to do things like that. I'm just saying. Then what a transfer portal gonna look like? Yeah, that's too many teams. I say 16, 28 too many.
I'll keep it like it is.
16, 12 to 16 is enough. Because what else you doing too, man? You are basically you killing the bowl season for them teams that don't go to playoffs. You killing that.
Yep.
And then when you get to looking at it, we taking 17 from the Big Ten, 17 from the SEC. So we taking a mediocre Michigan team to the playoffs last year, and who would have been like a 17 in the SEC?
You would took Alabama. Alabama probably would have went, but you would have taken
not no Vanderbilt, would it?
They were bowl level.
It'd have been Ole Miss. It would have been Ole Miss would have went.
Texas A&M.
You would have had South Carolina maybe got in there.
Texas
And
A&M and
Oklahoma
South
State.
Carolina would have got in there. Yep.
I got you. I
Texas
got you.
A&M, South Carolina, and Bama.
In the words of my grandma Hazel, Missouri would have got in there because they were 10-3.
Missouri 10-3 last year?
Look like
Yeah.
it. If I'm looking at it right, yeah, 10-3 Missouri. Yeah.
Okay, Anatol asked about the final schedule, and guess what? I can produce. Also, I'm a great producer as well as a host and a director and all that stuff. UGA's fall semester exams Friday, December 5th, Monday, December 8th, Tuesday, December 9th, and Wednesday, December 10th.
So what was it? December 5th is a what day?
It's a Friday.
With the
If they
SEC
make
championship.
championship is
That's
that
December
Saturday.
6th SC championship game. Yeah. You think I'm worried
guess
about?
what?
You think I'm worried about 11:02? My 11:02 final of my paper. Man, I'm trying to see
Now,
what
get what
they're
they're
talking
doing.
about.
Get what the teacher doing. They give him a take home final. They give him a take home final if you got
They
class.
do
Give
that
him a take home final.
The great Florida A&M take home final. I ain't said them a final in years.
All right, let's go to the conference. I'm just gonna let y'all have this segment because I already said what I said about Alabama. Caleb DeBoer is on the clock, but go ahead.
Alabama.
Oh my gosh, man.
Caleb boy, he is though. He is.
Second year,
D.
that dude been here, man. That dude already on the clock.
Okay. You don't believe
Explain
this
that.
way.
No, damn that. Explain that. How this man on the clock in his second year? So
If he
hold
don't
on.
win us a national championship like Saban did, that guy came straight from Bear Bryant. We just gonna put him on the clock. It's just that simple. My name is Harvey Lee Updike. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Road Tide.
So you telling me if Alabama goes 9-3 and make the playoffs, he's on the hot seat?
Nah, I'm saying if they don't make the playoff,
It don't make the playoff.
They got to make the playoff. They got to make the championship game.
Hey, Fade.
Yep.
Yeah, he a good coach. Y'all gonna be fine. He's recruiting well, which I was worried about. They recruiting lights out, so they're gonna be fine. Alabama's good. Alabama. We're gonna get to Georgia, but I'm a Georgia fan through and through. We'll talk about Georgia later. But Alabama's gonna be good this year.
Yeah, Alabama's a 9-10 win team this year.
Easily.
They gonna be 10. I looked at their schedule. You know how I look at their schedule through college football. That's how I looked at their schedule because I started playing Alabama this time. I played Florida State. I played Florida State. First game, I left the schedule like it was. Ryan Williams get hurt. I turned the game off. Oh, pick. Through the control. Got hurt. First 2 minutes. Went up on pad like this. Got bent backward, hurt his leg. I'm like, yeah, get out of here. I'm through.
Oh,
But yeah, they play Florida State. That's a sneaky game right there. But they got Castellanos as the quarterback at Florida State.
You said sneaky?
They're gonna be a sneaky game.
As alumnus of Florida State University, they're gonna get drugged all up and down.
That's why I say it's a sneaky game. It's gonna go 2 ways.
It's gonna be the corner call. Go ahead.
It's gonna be it's two things that can happen. They're gonna get the hell beaten out of them, or they're gonna sweep by Alabama. That's the only 2 things gonna happen. They're not gonna.
You think they're gonna be a blowout, Anatole?
Yes, sir.
He said that's so calm too.
Yes, sir.
He didn't hesitate.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I have nothing to add. Nothing to add, sir.
I'm gonna go through Alabama's schedule. They got Florida State, Louisiana Monroe. That's a win. Wisconsin, Luke Fickle. That's a win at Alabama. Then you're at Georgia.
After a bye week.
After a bye week. The last time I remember, the last time Alabama played Georgia at Georgia, I believe they got the door blown off of them, if I remember correctly.
Georgia did, yes.
Yeah, Georgia got the door blown off of them.
Yes.
Vanderbilt, they're probably gonna lose that game.
Oh, they're gonna be pissed this year with Vanderbilt.
They're gonna beat Vanderbilt. They got Vanderbilt in Alabama. No, sir.
Vanderbilt in trouble.
Missouri, they play Missouri.
That's gonna be a sticky game against Missouri.
Yeah,
as my grandma used to say.
Then they play Tennessee, but at home this time though. They're not in Tennessee, so that should be a win. They're at South Carolina. Lenore Sellers. They're gonna lose that game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got LSU at home. They're gonna win that game.
Mm-hmm.
They play Oklahoma at home. They want some get back with Oklahoma. They play Eastern Illinois, and then Auburn for the Iron Bowl at Auburn though.
That's always a tough game.
Alabama.
When they play at Auburn, it's something.
Auburn, it's always tough.
It's always tough. They may win, but it ain't gonna be It ain't gonna be like it was. It ain't gonna be no squeak, no beating the mess out of Auburn and Jordan Hare. No, they'll squeak by. Mm-hmm. I can see them winning because I don't know. It's too many freaky things have happened in Jordan Hare Stadium when they come to that game.
I see 2 losses for them. I'm gonna do this caveat right quick before we go to Georgia. If they lose to Florida State the first game, their next loss won't be to South Carolina. If they beat Florida State, their first loss will be to Georgia, and then they'll lose to Tennessee. Then they'll lose to Missouri and run the table.
Missouri.
Excuse me. Mm-hmm. So there's 2 losses. It just depends on how they play Florida State. They beat Florida State, they lose to Georgia, but they lose to Florida State, they beat Georgia, but lose to Missouri and on South Carolina.
Favorite, real quick. Have you ever been to Tallahassee?
Huh?
Have you ever been to Tallahassee?
I've been to Tallahassee. I have.
Government Square Mall?
I drove by there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you know Tallahassee. You've been to the moon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're going to lose by a lot of points against Alabama.
So went to the moon. Cost of contact high there. Cost of contact high in there.
Hey, educator, sir. I just got certified. Educator. Don't do that.
So what
now,
I
15
did,
years ago, I worked.
So what I did, because I knew we were talking to SEC tonight, and y'all gonna probably get on me about this. I ranked them from 1 to 16. I'm going 16 to 1 to SEC. The worst team in the SEC, I got number 16. I got Mississippi State. I got Arkansas 15. All right. After Arkansas, it might be surprising. I think they're gonna backslide a little bit this year. I got Vandy 14, Kentucky 13. Let's see right here. I got Missouri. What'd you say?
Missouri.
I got Missouri. I got Missouri 12. I got Auburn 11.
Stop.
Flip flop. Okay.
Flip flop.
So put Missouri 11, Auburn 12.
Yes, please. Now.
I got Tennessee 10. And actually Tennessee, I don't think Tennessee gonna be as they're gonna be a 7-8 win team this year, I believe. We got to see what the development of that quarterback. But I got Tennessee 10. I got Texas A&M 9. I got Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma gonna have a good year. I got Oklahoma 8. All right. I got Ole Miss 7. So now we get into the top 6. LSU, Texas, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina. I got South Carolina number 6. I think they're gonna have a good year. I just don't have total faith in the coach. So I got LSU 6. I got at number 5, I got LSU. Now Garrett Nussmeier or whatever, he might be the best quarterback in the SEC, but I got LSU at 5. Brian Kelly, man. Now you talking about coaches on the hot seat. You mentioned Taylor's boy. Brian Kelly now. Telling you. Brian Kelly. Remember that name. So Anatole and Ryan and Fade. The 4 teams I think are gonna be the best this year. No particular order. I'll let y'all put them in order. Texas, Bama, Florida, Georgia. Floor is yours to see who we got. Then the final 4.
Is it Texas, Bama, Florida?
Texas, Florida, Bama, Georgia.
I'm gonna say
Florida.
Rank them from 4 to 1.
My number 4 team gonna be Florida.
Mm-hmm.
My number 3 team will be Bama. My number 2 team will be Georgia. My number 1 team will be Texas.
I agree with Strong.
Okay. My number 4 team is Texas A&M. I got Florida at 5.
I got them 5. They right there. I don't believe yet in DJ Lagway. I do not believe yet in DJ Lagway. I believe Texas A&M could be that 14. I really believe because Texas A&M ended. They were supposed to be in the playoff last year. They beat Texas. They are in the SEC championship, and we're possibly talking about them being in the championship bracket last year. So they went that far. I don't know what they bringing back, but I don't.
I say this because DJ Lagway has been hurt the entire spring, and he hasn't really practiced his fall. Young quarterback, super talented. You got to have reps. Got to have reps. Hasn't had reps. Hey, he's played a couple of games. Looked great. I like Texas A&M quarterback right now better than him because he's been on the field. Now, long term, DJ Lagway, hey, he the man. But I got Texas A&M, Bama, Georgia, Texas. Texas is
seeing as DJ Lagway. Here's a question I'm just throwing out there. Seeing as DJ Lagway is from Texas, would it be too far out of the realm of possibility if it doesn't go well for him this year at Florida that he transfers to Texas A&M?
Can I say something? Can I say something about that? As I worked in the state of Florida for 15 plus years, University of Florida, they got some long money. Texas got money. Texas could buy Jesus' first cousin, but ain't no way DJ Lagway going to Texas unless he's just upset in Gainesville. It's money in Gainesville, Florida.
Okay.
So, no, he ain't leaving for that.
Yeah, Marcel Reed starting, dog. Marcel Reed ain't going nowhere.
I think it's the same class too. They both sophomores. Ain't they both sophomores, Fade?
He's a sophomore. Yes, Marcel Reed's a sophomore, and plus that quarterback room got all freshmen to him and some senior.
Yeah, no.
And let me give you Texas A&M schedule. Yeah, Texas A&M schedule. They play nobody till Notre Dame the third week. Then they play Auburn, Mississippi State. Then they play Florida, Arkansas, LSU, Missouri, South Carolina. Then they got Missouri, Sanford, and then in their season at Texas on ABC Saturday night game. Look like that's a Saturday night game.
What was that third game?
No, that might be Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Because Notre Dame can't Texas A&M last year.
Mm-hmm.
I can see Texas A&M. Let's see. Looking at their schedule. They go 7-5 right now. Yeah, so I can see 7-5. They go 7-5 with 10-2. Because I don't know who Notre Dame quarterback is. I think
the floor is 7-5.
The floor is 7-5. The floor is the roof.
All right.
Jamon said money in Gainesville.
Yeah, yes, sir. Sir, there's money in Gainesville. Sir, if you ever get to Gainesville, just walk on the campus. They grass smell different. It's money in Gainesville. Yes, sir. I worked in the library coach for a long time. We could go down there for a conference. Gainesville different, man. Gainesville, there's more money in Gainesville than in Tallahassee.
Hey, Faye, and Anatole Ryan, how what kind of season does Napier need to have to be good in Florida?
Oh, they're good. They're good, yeah. Yeah. I told my good buddy, I said, y'all leave Napier alone because he was recruiting well. They're not gonna touch him right now. They're gonna give him to DJ Gone.
I don't think so. I think he need to at least have 8 wins this year. At least 8 wins this year.
Just got certified. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just got certified, sir. I don't smell anything like that. I'm new to chemical education.
Let me do my Stephen A. Let me do my Stephen A. Stay off the weed.
I ain't smelling nothing, sir. I was at a conference.
I was at a family barbecue.
Like Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry. Cap, I was at a family barbecue.
A family, but he kept saying it too.
Yeah, I think Napier needs to have at least 8 wins before. If he has less than 8 wins, they probably fire him before they get into a bowl. I mean, you gotta have 8 wins for them to think about it. be on the cusp of possibly getting into the championship game. Maybe a win against Georgia would keep his job. They looking for a reason to fire him. They could have fired him last year, but then DJ got hurt last year, so they didn't have they gun. And then you had, who was it, Mertz? He was hurt last year, so they had just cause not to fire him because he didn't have all his guns. So,
Hey, you see that schedule? Look up. Tell the people about Florida schedule. Jesus, that man might get fired off the first 5 games. Help, Father. Who they athletic director?
I don't know. They got Long Island and South Florida. Those should be 2 wins. But the next 6 game though, LSU, Miami, Texas A&M, Mississippi State, Georgia.
I'm gonna stop you. At LSU, at Miami,
at Miami, home versus
Texas.
Texas, at A&M, but then at Kentucky. That's not an easy game. At Ole Miss, and then Tennessee. Man, he might get fired out of Texas A&M.
You know who the athletic director is? That dog Muttley that was on them old cartoons, because he's sitting back there laughing. He's sitting back there laughing, just waiting to press the button.
Man, what nigga done brought up Muttley, man? Last time y'all heard Muttley name. He said Muttley, dog. Man, get out of here, man.
There you go. There you go. You put a Florida polo on him.
Man, nigga done brought up Muttley, dog. All right, now, Faith, before we break down, because you got 3 Georgia fans here, I want to hear your take on Georgia before we talk about Georgia.
I think Georgia can go 11-1. I think Georgia going to be in the playoff again. I trust Kirby Smart more than I trust Steve Sarkisian. Let's just put it like that.
Okay.
Not a Georgia fan. Just never took my fancy, as the old people say. But Georgia could go to 11-1. I don't know where that one loss coming from, but they're gonna go 11-1. You heard me correctly here. Georgia could go 11. Hold on, let me look at this schedule. Georgia gonna go 11-1. I said what I said.
So that one loss could possibly be Alabama. Is that what you're saying?
I think it's gonna be Tennessee or Alabama.
I don't see Tennessee. The only one that could possibly would be now Tennessee being who they are previously. The quarterback thing is going to be what drives the whole ship. They already have
on UCLA
dissension, and so I don't know. I really think Georgia, if they beat Alabama, they could run the table. Georgia has a decent secondary this year. Has a really good secondary. KJ Bolden back there captain that whole thing. Up front, you got Mr. Miller in the middle of everything with Meduzzi on one side. I think they can do some things. Not to mention that underrated linebacking core. Now, offensively, the running backs are solid. You've got Frazier, you've got Robinson. Outside, you got Dylan Bell got to have a fantastic year, because you ain't got Arian Smith, a 17-year University of Georgia veteran. He ain't there no more to stretch the long ball. The thing that's going to hinge on Georgia's success, how well the defense plays, and how well Gunnar Stockton or whoever the quarterback is after the first week plays. I've already credited Gunnar Stockton with being the next version of Stetson Bennett. I just think he has a bigger edge, more of an edge to him. In my opinion, he plays to this game, but I don't know, bro. That's what it's going to be. How well the defense plays, and as long as if you can game manage like Trent Dilfer, you might bring us another natty. But we say that the past 2 years, so. And we had Carson Beck.
Hold on. Carson Beck just threw an interception. Go ahead.
I've got some I got some intel on Georgia. Done had 2 scrimmages. It's a dude, a friend of mine that's got kind of inside with Georgia. Y'all may know Rusty Manziel. He told me, this is some of the stuff he told me. He said Georgia won't have the same issues they had last year, not being able to run the ball, offensive line issues, wide receiver dropping the ball. He said this. Now, this is what's scary, what he told me. And what's the day? Wednesday. I talked to him Monday. He told me that the most talented group that is out there right now is the wide receivers at Georgia. He
Mm-hmm.
said that is the top
Mm-hmm.
position. That's scary for a Kirby Smart type team because Kirby coming from that Nick Saban tree, run the ball, play good defense, and think about it. He's only had and he hadn't had no first round wide receivers. You got guys that went to the league under Kirby at wide receiver, but he said the wide receiver room at Georgia is loaded. And he said Gunnar Stockton on Saturday, I think he said played 2 series, they scored twice, and Gunnar was done for the day. So in Gunnar we trust. Gunnar is Stetson Bennett 2.0, pretty much. But he said the defense is doing what they do, but he said the wide receiver group at Georgia is the best group Kirby has ever had. With a
Mm-hmm.
mix of transfers, with the freshman wide receivers. He said this is an unreal group they got.
Yeah, I'm a double down. Big Rusty fan. Rusty, my guy. If you see Rusty, tell him I've been paying a lot of money to him over the years. So Karen Branch transferred from USC. Noah Thomas transferred from Texas A&M. Just got Kobe Young back. Got those freshman receivers. Very
So,
excited.
so tell me something. That transfer from USC, the Branch kid, is he related to the receiver? Aren't they related? The receiver, I forget his name. Hang on, I'm gonna tell you his
I think
name
it's
real.
Deion
Zion
Branch.
Branch, Zion Branch,
Deion
and
Branch.
Zachariah Branch. I
Deion
think that's
Branch
the
from
name.
Okay,
Auburn,
yeah,
Georgia,
they're
man.
brothers, right?
Deion Branch from Auburn, Georgia.
No.
Talking about,
Okay, my mistake. My mistake.
his brother played safety for Georgia. He got a safety.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a safety transfer to USC. But Deion
But
Branch from Auburn in Georgia. He went to Monroe. Go ahead.
but
Edward.
continue what you were saying about Georgia.
Oh yeah. So also Frazier was super talented from Lotus, but here he clearing that up. Got a transfer from Illinois running back McCray, big body guy. I trust Gunner. I seen Gunner in action in person in high school. Gunner is tough. What scared me about Georgia coming to this year was we lost the left guard, the center, the right guard. But we were pretty much last SEC in rushing. But we're running the ball better in practice. Kirby knew we couldn't run the ball, so we trying to focus on that. I know not Atwater, Big Straw brought up the kid from Army. I hear he's behind at Straw. He's not doing that well. He's not he hasn't caught on to the speed of Georgia football, so they're trying some different bodies there. Like Chris Jones playing the outside linebacker, got Gabe Harris there. But I think we're gonna be fine. Kirby hear people saying that we're not what we have been in the past, but
He doing. I mean, he doing the old Nick Saban thing, letting them what rat poison. He gonna he tell them about the rat poison. The old Nick Saban thing.
freshman offensive lineman Warren Gaston from Westlake High School has taken the right guard job as a true freshman. He's taking it from everybody else, and he's looking like a monster out there. Safety position still up for grabs. Beside KJ Bolden, Ellis Robinson making a push at cornerback. 2 games, we're gonna go 1-1. Either we're gonna beat Bama or we're gonna beat Texas. We're not gonna beat both of them. So our win streak is gonna go out the window. But I think we'll be fine. We'll be 11-1, 10-2. That's what I see us.
And let me just go and tell these Georgia fans something. Hey, look, man, this is not the 2021 Georgia. It's not the national championship
Mm-mm.
team. We getting back there, but
Yeah.
and this really goes for all the teams across the country. It's going to be real difficult nowadays with these college football playoffs with the length of the season for teams to
Mm-hmm.
go undefeated. It's going to be tough. So Georgia fans expect us to take a loss somewhere. Don't know where, but expect us to take a loss somewhere.
And I'm gonna say this about Kirby. He didn't lose any. So the freshman class they're either sophomores or redshirt freshmen. Now, you didn't lose any of the people in those class. That was a good class, big class. That was big on Kirby's part. It's time for these juniors to step up. C.J. Allen been playing a lot of football. Raylan Wilson, Tallahassee, Florida, been playing a lot of football. It's time for those guys to step up. We don't need a N'Kobe Dean. We don't need a Roquan Smith. We just need somebody to play up today.
No, but if they just, I mean, those guys just got to come in and do their things, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I need to see a Xavier McLeod make a play. I need to see the Wilsons make a play. You know what I'm saying? I need these guys to make plays and take cues from the previous incarnation of this defense, the previous ones. Let's get GATA, like they tell us, GATA.
The biggest loss I would say for Georgia was losing Damian Wilson to Missouri. That hurt because we don't have an edge rusher right now. Adams. Now that hurt.
Y'all remember this name too? Elijah Griffin, tackle.
Isaac Griffin.
Elijah
Griffin. What side?
He a D lineman.
Oh, he a D lineman. Okay. Yep. Sky's the limit, baby. Sky's the limit. Being very positive. The floor is 11. What we say, the floor was 10-2.
Yeah.
The floor was 10-2, 11-1. So here go the question though, right here. If we just said the floor and the ceiling. If Georgia goes perfect out the regular season, wins the SEC championship, are we putting it in there for the natty? Are we ready for the natty, or is it still up for grabs at that point?
I mean, year in and year out, man. It's about like when it's all said and done, it's about 5 to 6 to maybe at the most 8 teams that can win it all. And Georgia's one of those 8 teams I think can win it all. It'll be up for grabs from that point.
Okay.
All right. I know we got Squaley and LD. I don't know if we're gonna have time to run that media day for the NFC North. I might have to catch that next week.
Well, the NFC North, let me go and let everybody know. NFC North, Fade claimed that the AFC West, Anatole, best division in football. NFC North got to be right there next to it with Minnesota, Green Bay, and Detroit. I think Chicago going to be okay this year. The best quarterback in the division right now, I'm going to go Jordan Love, then the boy from Detroit. But I think Green Bay is ready to take that next level. I think Green Bay is ready to be in that same, because Green Bay got a lot of young receivers. They're next in that line. So I think Green Bay is ready to take that jump to be up there with the Eagles in the NFC.
I don't know. They cut Jai Alexander, so that's gonna be a tough one.
Man, they cut him.
I just need some more consistency from Detroit. I like Detroit. I like what Dan Campbell has brought. What's that?
They went 15-2.
Yeah,
more consistent.
I need them to be more consistent in the playoffs. So they get in the playoffs like last year. They got in the playoffs and they withered. The year before that, we talking about 2 games from the Super Bowl. So I want to feel that again. That year was special. I'm talking about Dan Campbell has brought some good swag to Detroit that they have never, ever seen. And I just want them to do well. I love Amon-Ra St. Brown. I love the fact that Jared Goff is actually doing something there because I thought his career was over. And what's my guy coming back from injury this year? Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson. Man, that might have been the piece last year. The reason they didn't get to the NFC Championship.
It wasn't just him. The whole defense was hurt. That was the problem.
I know he's the name. He's a great pass rusher. Just want him to do well. That's my thing. I'm.
I don't know. we're gonna have our
Really
predictions
think?
in about 2 weeks, but Green Bay, they had too many drops last year, and Jordan Love missed the first 2 games because of injury, and he
I
just
think
had a
that's going to be the
momentum.
difference this year. Though I think that Jordan Love. I want Detroit to do well, but I think Green Bay is their division to lose.
Minnesota, I think they're gonna have the biggest drop this year. They're gonna be 9-8.
I don't think Minnesota gonna be the same.
Chicago, I will see. I think Caleb will have a good year with Ben Johnson. He's out of there. So
That's it, guys. We knocked it out.
yep. So next week we're gonna give our picks for college football. I think all of the season cranks up next week.
Hey, are
We'll
we
see y'all
doing
next
the fantasy this year?
Yeah, fantasy league.
Okay.
Yeah, I already got the draft date set.
Okay,
You
I
ever
had
seen the
to.
invite?
Who
I
has
don't
the
think I
first
seen.
pick?
I need to go
Who
back in
has
there
the
and
first
check.
pick of the draft?
Did I have it last year?
Yeah, it's gonna be random.
Oh,
I always randomize the picks.
and I was randomized. You be the first pick.
No, I ain't never had the first pick. I'll never get the first pick.
Well, we've been cousins all our life, and they start playing football this Saturday, guys.
All I know is I won the league last year.
This is week 0 this
There
week.
he go. There he go. Congratulations again, the reigning defending champion.
And I won the
Till
picks
somebody
also,
beat him. Till somebody beat him, you are the champion, sir. I ain't even mad
and I won
at
the
you.
pick.
Till somebody beat
And
you.
I won the pick. And I won the picks also. Keep that in mind.
Faye, we got a game Saturday in Dublin. Iowa State at Kansas State, 22-17 on ESPN. Who y'all got? Real quick. Go ahead, Straw. Iowa State ranked 22, Kansas State 17. It's in Dublin, Ireland.
Give me Kansas State. They got that good returning quarterback with the long hair. I forget his name, but that dude there it reminds me just the hair reminds me of Troy Polamalu. He's a tough cookie. I
Avery
got Kansas State now.
Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson. That's Avery Johnson.
Yep. We're gonna see y'all next Wednesday. We're gonna have our college football picks next week, and then the week after we're gonna have NFL picks. We all